Hey everybody, Ranty here, back with another video. This time I'm going to be ranting a little bit about how dog ownership is really a form of self-destruction. It's pathological. Dog owners clearly engage in behavior that's detrimental to their physical and mental health, to their relationships, to everything around them. We see the evidence everywhere. Homes and relationships destroyed, bank accounts drained, filth and squalor, maulings and maimings from these fucking aggressive, disgusting beasts. Well, why do people engage in self-destructive behavior like this? They often lack meaningful relationships with other humans, and so they seek a proxy for that missing connection by engaging with nasty dogs. They also lack healthy coping mechanisms, such as reaching out to loved ones or engaging in meditations. Instead, they invest time and effort into their stankin' shit beast mutts. So you constantly see, let's start with relationships and how dogs ruin those. You constantly see on r/dogs, r/dog free, r/tales from the doghouse, how relationships are ruined. Partners will move in together and one or more have both, or sometimes both of them have shit beasts. And then the other partner can't handle the neediness and the filth and the danger and the piss and the noise, the constant barking, the filth and squalor of these nasty mutts. And it's usually the burden of the filth that you see the most when the damn mutt isn't house trained or it's stanking up the bed. But financial burden can be a real threat as well. If you look at, here's a clip from TikTok about, oh, they're just joking like-hearted, but they had to drop $1,000 on this stank mutt.
I'm sorry. I don't have any. I'm a little baby. I'm a baby. I have no money. I can pay you in blocks. No.
How you see minors posting on Reddit all the time when they're stuck in homes, and not only ruins romantic relationships, it ruins familial relationships too. Because when these kids grow up and they can get out of that filth, they're never going to look back. And they're going to be so glad to get away from those nasty mutts. Disgusting, dangerous dogs. Here's another clip where the stupid woman is acting like the dog is a child and the man just missed its first steps.
Babe, look!
What?
Babe, look!
What? Okay.
Never mind.
So she's acting like the thing's a child and as if it's anywhere near as important as the first steps of a child. Joking, but still, like, oh, I'm gonna divorce you because you don't love the dog enough. What a stupid fucking TikTok. Here's a nasty clip of a dog inserting itself literally into a relationship.
Me and my then girlfriend were having some fun in our bedroom one afternoon when all of a sudden she lets out a little scream and stops. Her face was filled with horror, me absolutely fuming. I questioned what the fuck was going on. It took a while for me to convince her to tell me what had happened, and now I am just as mortified as she is. So as we were getting down and dirty, the sound of our enjoyment was clearly far too much for our dog, who had wandered into our room to see what was going on. She had leapt onto the bed without us realising and went straight into investigation mode. She'd headed over to my girlfriend, and with one swift little lick of her arsehole, caused her to scream. It's safe to say the trust is broken. The bedroom door is always shut, and they've not looked at each other the same way since. Nevertheless, we're married and the door still remains shut. Oh.
These people are disgusting. I would have gotten rid of that dog immediately after that. If that wasn't a wake-up call to get rid of the nasty thing, I don't know what ever will be. These people are fucking sick. That's nasty. Borderline zoophilia. She probably ain't the first time. So, dogs ruin relationships. That's a form of self-destruction. They ruin your physical health. You're living in filth and piss and shit and dog filth and squalor. You also have the physical threat of injury or even death. I Hate Dogs talks about this all the time, how dogs attack and kill and maim people and children especially. Look at this stupid dog. It won't even let the man come near his own wife. But when the wife's not around, he's a saint, the dog. is. It's some weird sexual tension or something. This kind of grosses me out, but take a look.
I have a dog that's ruining my marriage. Every time I go near my wife, Denise, he attacks. When Denise is not around and I'm here with Snoopy by myself, it's a whole different dog. He lays on my lap, he'll play with me. And then when Denise comes into the picture, it's a whole different story. He changes, he gets territorial and starts trying to attack me, and it's either the dog or me. One of us is gonna have to go. I just don't trust you. It's a trust issue, I think, or a jealousy issue. What I need to...
You've not only got physical health, you've got mental health. People thinking about their dogs all the time at work, stressing about them, worrying about them. Oh, is Pookie gonna be all right? I've got him in the cage. I hope he don't eat a metal can again. And you know, last time I had to drop $2,000 at the vet because he ate something, and I had to get his stomach pumped, and then he was cut open, and then he did it again, and I just can't handle it, and he's pissing everywhere. That they're always thinking about their stupid, nasty mutts at work. You've also got the physical chaos of the house, of just having the dog hair everywhere, the smell and everything, the stench, the overwhelming stench, the financial burden. I've already talked about that. You have to, not only just the dailies, food and puppy pads so they can piss in your house and all that. You've got to have their toys, and then you've got vet bills for when they eat something stupid or they get diarrhea and fucking coat your house in a liquid layer of diarrhea. A lot of times, talking about mental health, you'll see hoarders have just hoarded dogs. And if you're like me and you watch TLC trash like Hoarders and 600 Pound Life, you know a lot of times these people have trauma and other mental illness, so that they don't seek appropriate human relationships. They isolate themselves and cling on to trash, including dogs. Dogs, and the ones who hoard dogs live in the filthiest of filthy conditions. Look at this clip.
They will open her bedroom door, and all these dogs come running out into the hallway and stop and squat. And the carpet is embedded with urine and dog feces. The smell almost knocks me back. There are times when I actually feel like it's burning. The smell of ammonia in the air is actually burning my nose hairs. You know.
I'm going to close with this guy speaking the truth, but then with a video of him with a stinking nasty mutt licking all over his mouth, trying to get him to vomit so he can slurp it up, y'all nasty dog owners. But the words that he's saying are true, but the video that goes along with it shows that he's a nasty, disgusting hypocrite and knows the folly of having a dog and having that thing all up his ass, but still continues with it because he's fucking self-destructive. Thanks for listening, everyone. I'll see y'all in the next one.
All you people with unhealthy relationships with your pet, remember, they're your dog, they're not your fur baby. They don't need to be climbing all over you, with you 24/7. Don't, snuggle with you, sleeping in your bed. I mean, it's really ridiculous that it's 2024. You shouldn't have an animal living in your house with you, inappropriately violating people's space. It's ridiculous. And I would never take part in any of that till I got a dachshund. And now I have absolutely no choice. Terrible, isn't it? So don't do it. Do as I say, not as they do. Otherwise you'll end up their slave. What are you doing? Oh yeah, life's rough, isn't it? It's a hard knock life. I know. Yeah, get some space between you and your animals. Let's stay in our lanes, people.